الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
إن الحمد لله نحمده تعالى ونستعينه ونستنصره ونعوذ بالله تعالى من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت وهو على كل شيء قدير. وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صفيه وخليله، بعثه الله هاديا ومبشرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا، فبلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين. أما بعد، أيها الإخوة المؤمنون، أيتها الأخوات المؤمنات، نظرا لوجود بعض الطلاب المدارس والأطفال، فأحببنا أن نتوجه إليهم بهذه الخطبة ونتحدث عن موضوع مهم من المواضيع التي بنى الإسلام عليها سلم الأخلاق، وهو الاحترام. So because we do have March break, we're gonna address mainly our youngsters, and we're gonna address students, and we're gonna talk about an important subject that Islam built many of its instruction on it. And this subject is respect. And as you know, the word respect in Islam being divided into many sectors. Respect, it can be first toward Allah. Islam came to teach us how to respect Allah. Second, how to respect our parents. Third, how to respect ourselves. Fourth, how to respect others. And fifth, how to respect the environment around us. So the topic of respect, as you can see, it's been really in all structures of Islam. That when you pray, you demonstrate respect When you deal with others, you demonstrate respect. When you deal with yourself, you demonstrate respect. So the respect is something that we really need to pay attention to, and we need to really elevate it high and look at it in very important way. Because it is all about, in the end of the day, it is about how can we develop a system, a manner system, an educational system within us that people will know about us and will know about our religion, and they're gonna respect us and they're gonna respect our religion as well. So let us start how to deal with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how we respect Allah. What does mean to respect Allah? To respect Allah means to follow His instruction. Simply, is to follow His instruction. You need to go and see. In many verses in the Quran, that the Quran tells us, do or don't do. If we're gonna respect the Quran, what we're gonna do? We're gonna follow the instruction. If this Quran is gonna be only in the shelves, or you put it in the car, or maybe in your room, and the rest of the time you're busy with the device, and you don't care about what the Quran is telling you, then you're not really putting this Quran high. The Quran has to be respected. And the best way to respect Allah, to respect His words. So to respect His words, to respect the Quran. Because respecting Allah, respecting the Quran. How I'm gonna discover Allah, how I'm gonna know about Allah? Through the Quran. So I'm gonna read the Quran differently. So some people, they read the Quran like very fast. We don't want this reading, even though this reading is good, because you get reward for it, inshallah. But we need the different reading, that to respect the Quran, to give it its weight, because this is the word of Allah. It is not a mathematics books, it is not a physics books, it is not like any other book. It is the book of Allah. Then it has to have a special status in your heart. It has to have a special respect in your heart. So we go after the Quran and we see what's Quran telling us. Quran telling us to pray. So we're gonna obey. We're gonna respect Allah and we're gonna pray. Allah telling us to fast. We're gonna obey Allah and we're gonna respect what He's telling us. So we're gonna do it. Allah telling us to always say the truth and to be among the truthful. I'm gonna say the truth and I'm gonna be among the truthful. Allah telling us not to lie and not to be among the liars. I'm gonna try my best is to avoid any lie and not to be among the kadhibin. I'm gonna be among the sadiqeen. I'm not gonna be among the kadhibin. So this is how we pay respect to the Quran. And when we respect Allah and respect His word, then when we pray, our prayer is going to be different. Because now we know we have to respect Allah and respect His word. So when we pray, we have to think that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in front of us. And we pray to Him. So our prayer is going to have different impact. So many of the brothers tell me, I pray a lot and this and nothing happening, brother. What can I do? We need to have different prayer. Imam al-Hasan al-Basri, when they ask him, what is the best khushu' that I can gain? How can I concentrate in the salah? He said, if you imagine that Allah is in front of you and you're praying to Him. So imagine that Allah cannot be seen, but imagine His majesty. Imagine how powerful He is. When you do that, then you concentrate in the salah. You know what you're praying. You're not only, your mind is busy somewhere else. What did I park my car? What I have done yesterday? What I'm going to do after the salah? And blah, blah, blah. So in this case, this is not paying respect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If I'm talking to you, if now I'm talking to you, and I'm start looking around, and I'm not paying attention to what you're saying, is this respect? No, it won't be respect. Because I'm talking and you're thinking about something else, or you're not paying attention to what I'm saying, so I'm gonna consider this as disrespect. Same with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala lahu al-mathal a'la. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He wants His servants to pray for Him. But if we're praying for Him and our salah is, our mind is different in different places, and our concentration in our concentrations in different places, then this is not respect. So we have to respect Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when we pray to Him as well. When we read His book, when we follow His instruction, we need to demonstrate this respect, inshallah. Second, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us, the most important respect after respecting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to raise it up high is the respect of parents. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّهِ. You cannot worship anyone except Allah. Because if you worship someone else other than Allah, Allah will not accept your worship. Allah will not accept your faith. So to respect Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you have to worship Him alone. You have to say, I la ilaha illallah. I do not worship a stone, I do not worship a sun, I do not worship the moon, no trees, no 360 idols, I do not worship prophets. I do not worship prophets. I worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered us to worship Him alone. وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّهِ. This is the most important right toward Allah. So this is His right. This is not something that you give it to Him as a favor. This is His right to be worshipped alone. The second right that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala draw our attention to, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّهِ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. Be kind. Be nice to your parents. And how can I respect my parents? The most important two ways that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in His book, the most important two ways, He said, فَإِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ عِنْدَكَ الْكِبَرَ أَحَدُهُمَا أَوْ كِلَاهُمَا فَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا. So you should not be rough and tough when you're talking to them, when you are addressing them. Even you cannot say to them the word of. The word of in Arabic language means as you're bored. You don't like what they're saying. Please don't repeat it again. I heard it many times. You said it. This disrespect to your father. Disrespect to your parents. And when you're doing that, you're not disrespecting your parents. In fact, you're disrespecting Allah who told you to respect your parents. So in the end of the day, you're not respecting Allah. Because He's the one who told you that you have to. It is not a choice. It is not a choice. Even that your parents were very tough, and maybe they are aggressive, which is they shouldn't, and they should not. But even though your parents, let's say, too bad, you still have to demonstrate this kindness. One lady came to the Prophet ﷺ and she said to him, my mother is a mushrik. Shall I respect her? Shall I give her some kindness? How I'm gonna deal with her? She's a mushrik. And you know that the most difficult sin that you can ever commit is when you take partnership with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. She said, my mother is a mushrik. She's not a Muslim, she's worshipping other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Prophet ﷺ didn't say anything till Jibreel came. And he told him yes. قال نعم دريها نعم صليها. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the verse, وَإِنْ جَاهَدَاكَ عَلَىٰ أَن تُشْرِكَ بِي مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٌ فَلَا تُطِعْهُمَا وَصَاحِبْهُمَا فِي الدُّنْيَا مَعْرُوفًا. Look at this beautiful verse of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That even if your parents is too bad and they're forcing you to take partnership with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, do not obey them in taking partnership with Allah. Do not obey them, but yet وَصَاحِبْهُمَا فِي الدُّنْيَا مَعْرُوفًا. Treat them with kindness. That even if they are doing this, that I have to treat them with respect, with kindness. So what about the good parents? What about the parents who's telling you to read Quran? What about the parents who's telling you to pray? Then they have to demonstrate more respect toward them. You cannot tell them off. You cannot be showing boredness in front of them. You're bored. You don't like what they're saying. You cannot do that. And you know the second issue what? وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا. The most painful act to the father and the mothers when they see their own son shouting and yelling at them. And therefore this is the most difficult disrespect. It is not acceptable at all. So, shouting and yelling at وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا. Do not shout. Do not yell in their faces. This is haram. This is disrespect. وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا. Because this is a painful act. You don't see it. You don't see it. But it is in their hearts. It is there. So do not shout and yell at them. A brother told me, alhamdulillah, I don't shout and yell at my parents, but I hit them. MashaAllah, you are so intelligent. So if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling you not to do off small act, that means this big act should not be even close to it. It should not be in your dictionary. It should not be in your mind. Hitting your parents? Hitting them with a stick? Or hitting them with shoes? A'udhu billah. A'udhu billah. This is a terrible act. This is what a'udhu billah will lead to the anger of Allah. You're not going to be successful in your life if you have done that. If you're shouting and yelling at them, if you swear at them, you're not going to be successful in your life. And remember what I'm saying. One person hit his father once. He stabbed him. And the father was so angry. And he was so angry. The people gathered and they want to tell this boy, what dare you have done to your dad? And the father, even though he was angry, he said, leave him. Allah is punishing me because I have done it to my father in the same place. I have done it to my father in the same place. That Allah brought my son to do it again to me. So you're not going to be successful in your life. Remember, respecting your parents means respecting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You do not have a choice. If they're telling you sleep early, sleep early. If they tell you not too much devices, not too much devices. Not too much entertainment, not too much entertainment. You have to follow the instructions. Because if you follow the instruction, means you're following Allah's command. You're following Allah's command. Third, how to respect yourself. How we respect ourselves. Said respect Allah, respect our parents, then respect ourselves. To respect yourself is to take care of yourself. To take care of yourself. To take care of your cleanness. To take care of your organization, of time management. So to manage your time. Not to be a person that has less management. He wake up in the morning, he doesn't care about his bed. He doesn't comb his hair. He doesn't brush his teeth. He doesn't do this. This is disrespecting yourself. So try to take care of yourself. Eat healthy. Eat healthy food. Try to not to look to anything haram. Not to hear anything haram. Focus, because this is what you're doing now. What you're doing now, in fact, now you're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of yourself from health-wise. You're taking care of yourself organization-wise, and you're taking care of yourself as well as dealing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Could you please, brothers and sisters, come forward? We have a lot of brothers that they can be able to sit, inshallah. So respect yourself. You know that when people seeing you respecting yourself, as is telling them to respect you, because you're taking care of yourself. When you take care of yourself, a person came to the Prophet ﷺ and he said, I like my shoes to be always good, and I like my clothes, I like to wear good clothes. Is this from kibr? Is this from arrogance that I show off? Is this showing off? He said, إن الله جميل يحب الجمال. When you take care about your look, when you take care about your dress, when you take care about your cleanness, he told him this is not to show off. Even if you're doing this in front of people, because Allah is beautiful and He loves the beauty. He loves the beauty. Take care of yourself. When you take care of yourself, you know people will start respecting you. Because they see you, mashallah, look well, perfume and this and really nice dress. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, خُذُوا زِينَتَكُمْ عِنْدَ كُلِّ مَسْجِدٍ. When you come to the masjid, wear the best dress you have. The best dress you have, because this is will demonstrate respect. People will respect you. And when you take care about your health, about your everything, so when you take care of yourself, this is you respecting yourself. When you ignore, when you neglect yourself, you're telling others disrespect me. You're telling others disrespect me. But when you take care of yourself, you do not neglect your need, your spiritual need, your health need, your dress need. You take care of yourself very well. Then you're forcing others to respect you. And you know, all those people who are a millionaire and billionaires and those who are well educated and this blah 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 blah, they have really take care of themselves. If you look at their history, they really took care of themselves. If you look at our ulama, Imam Shafi'i, Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Ahmad, Imam this, they really took care of themselves. They spend time and hours to correct themselves and to work on themselves. So they did a great job. Yani Imam like Imam al-Tabari, he was like an encyclopedia, he himself. They said he's a printing shop. Imam al-Tabari, because he's take care about his time. He did not waste his time. He did not waste his time. He wrote a lot because he took care of his time. He took care of his time that he can provide more to the people surrounding him. Taking care of others, respect others. Respecting others, brothers and sisters, also from Islam. Respecting others being, we do not slander them, we do not become jealous of them, bite them, harming them, doing something bad toward them. If you have a neighbor, help him. If he needs snow shoveling, if he needs to cut his grass, help him, because this is you respecting your neighbor. The Prophet ﷺ said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was telling me to take care of my neighbor till a moment that I thought he's going to inherit me. Till a moment that he's going to inherit me. So showing respect toward your neighbors. Not to put too much high music and don't care, and too much shouting and yelling at night at 11, at 12 o'clock. You don't care about your neighbor. No. You have to care about your neighbor. Privacy. To take care of his privacy, to take care of, to make him feel that secure and happy because he's living beside a Muslim. You know what that's me by itself. I am living beside a Muslim. He's gonna say it, because he saw all kind of kindness. He saw all kind of respect, because you are a great neighbor. Your friends in the school. Your friend in the school, the student that's surrounding you in the school. So try to respect them. Demonstrate their respect. Sometimes they might not respect you. They might tell you, go, you are a terrorist. Go back to your home. Your name is Ahmed and Muhammad. Oh, ugly name. Your name is Usama. Is ugly name. They might tell you that. Respond. Respond. Do not be quiet. Respond. You know how to do respond? Respond. Putting the table, helping the people, the needy people in the city of London. Helping people who are in need, who are less fortunate. They were gonna say, oh, this is Muhammad. Oh, this is Usama, mashallah. This is not the pictures we have in our mind that Muhammad and Usama, they're not, they disrespect people. They don't care about people. No, we care about people. And lastly, respecting environment. Respecting environment means taking care of trees, planting. Go now, it's Alhamdulillah, Rabi'ah is coming, spring is coming. Go and plant. You know, in Islam, haram to cut tree. Haram. And you know, in Islam, haram to do if you want to go to do your stuff, it is haram to do it under a tree. it's haram to do that under a tree, because that it might affect the people and might affect the tree, because this is to save the environment. Don't waste too much water. This is the environment, because it's respecting water. This is Islam. You're respecting environment when you do not waste too much energy. That I always tell my kids, do you need this electricity there, a lamp there? If you don't need it, turn it off. Turn it off. You don't have to waste too much electricity. Do not waste too much food, because this is for the environment as well. Do not use your car too much if you don't need it, and for the sake only to have fun. So all this stuff, because Islam wants us to respect environment, even respect animals. And you know this lady who entered to the hellfire because she kept a cat in the house. She kept the cat in the house, and she did not provide any food to this cat. So even taking care of the environment, even the animals in the environment, that we have to respect the animals of the environment, and the trees in the environment, the air that we're breathing, we have to respect it. And if we do that, then we're really collectively respecting the creation of Allah, and in the end, we're respecting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم. أستغفرك ربي لا أحصي ثناء عليك أنت كما أثنيت على نفسك، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ولي الصالحين، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. عباد الله اعلموا أن الله قد أمركم بأمر عظيم بدأ به بنفسه، وثنى به على ملائكته عرشه، وثلث به على عباده الصالحين، فقال عز من قائل إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على هذا النبي الكريم وعلى من سار بهديه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين، وارض اللهم عن الخلفاء الأربعة أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي، واجعلنا اللهم في زمرتهم يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم. One of the also respect scholars of Islam, ulama of the Islam. This is also we're encouraged to do it. When you read a book for a scholar, say Allah yarhamu, rahmatullah alayhi, rahmatullah al Imam al-Shafi'i, rahmatullah al Imam Abu Hanifa, rahmatullah al Imam Ahmad. When you read their books, say Allahumma arhamhum, Allahumma wassi' mudkhalahum, Allahumma aghfirhum bidhunubihim bil-ma'i wal-thalji wal-barad. When you do that toward ulama, it's also important. Also, one of the respect that we are asked to respect the blood of Muslims, because the blood of Muslims is huge in Allah's sight. Our brothers and sisters in Syria, in Ghouta specifically now, they're being slaughtered. Yesterday there were massacres of 100 people, and before about 80, and before it's about 60. They're being massacred, massacre after massacres. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to ask us, did you respect the blood of those people? Did you respect the blood of the child that he passed away in Ghouta? Did you respect the blood of a mother who passed in Ghouta? Did you respect that? So demonstrate the respect. How can we do it? Through dua and through paying money, because this is another kind of jihad. They're doing jihad by being patient, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose them to put them in this trial, and Allah put us on the other trial. الذين يا أيها الذين آمنوا ألا أدلكم على تجارة تنجيكم من عذاب أليم تؤمنون بالله ورسوله وتجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالكم وأنفسكم. So you have to demonstrate the jihadul mal. There is jihadul mal, jihadul nafs. We cannot do jihadul nafs, they are doing it, then you have to do jihadul mal. I'm out of it. No, you're not out of it, because you have to do jihadul mal. And if you're asked to support your brothers and sisters in Ghouta, you have to do it, inshallah, tomorrow at 5:30 at the masjid. They're doing fundraising, so be part of it. Take your kids with you, inshallah, to be part of the ummah. Do not let them be neglected and neglect what's going on. They should be raised up and they know what's going on, and to support their families wherever they are. اللهم برحمتك نحدث عليك نتكل لا تكلنا لأنفسنا طرفة عين وخذ بناصيتنا إلى الخير. اللهم إنا نسألك من الخير كله عاجله وآجله ونعوذ بك من الشر كله عاجله وآجله. اللهم ازرع في قلوبنا الاحترام. اللهم وزين خلق الاحترام في أولادنا. اللهم زينهم بخلق الاحترام. زين أولادنا بخلق الاحترام وزيننا بخلق الاحترام. اللهم اجعلنا من يحترمونك ويوقرونك ويقدرونك. اللهم اجعلنا من يوقرونك ينصرون دينك ويتابعون تعاليمه يا رب العالمين. اجعلنا من يحترمون آباءهم ويوقرونهم يا رب العالمين. اجعلنا ممن يوقر نفسه ويحترم نفسه، واجعلنا ممن يحترم الآخرين، واجعلنا ممن يحترم البيئة يا رب العالمين. اللهم ألف بين قلوبنا، واحد صفنا، اجمع كلمتنا، طهر قلوبنا، أصلح ذات بيننا. اللهم وارفع عنا الكرب، ارفع الكرب عن أهلنا في الغوطة. اللهم إنا دماؤنا قد رخصت بأنظار الناس وإنها غالية عندك يا رب العالمين. اللهم فاعف عنا، اللهم واعصم دماءنا واعصم دماء المسلمين، واجعلنا هداة مهتدين غير ضالين ولا مضلين. وقوموا إلى صلاتكم.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.